So, I read this amazing story. It took me a long time to get through it, but I finally did. And it was a great, great delight. And it's called Carolyn Brown is the author. She's a New York Times bestseller, but the name of the story is Just a Baby and His, or Just a Cowboy and His Baby, sorry. And it was entertaining and a wonderful read, and it says all is fair in love and rodeo on the cover. And it's really true on this praise here that Brown is a superstar, full throttle. Wendy Minding for praise for the Red Hot Cowboy series. And it says it's an old-fashioned love story told well and a delight. RT Book Review gives it 4 stars, and I'm going to give it a 10. Now I'm going to read you what they have on the back cover. And I don't know if it's got... I didn't mark any pages, but this book originally came out in 2012, but I found it at the Candy Kitchen, so that goes to tell you that if you look long and hard at your, favorite authors or stories you haven't read by your favorite authors, it pays off. She's got her eyes on the prize. Gemma O'Donnell wasn't the first woman to win the pro rodeo buckle for bronc riding, but she was darn well going to be the second. What she didn't expect to count on was her main competition sweeping her off her feet. He'll do whatever it takes to win. Trace Coleman isn't really after the title. He needs the cash prize to buy his dream ranch. But one sexy, determined cowgirl keeps getting in his way. In his effort to take her out of the running, he risks losing both the title and his heart. They're both in for a little surprise. Everybody's world is turned upside down when the pint-sized bundle of joy gets dropped right into Trace's lap. And suddenly, all the stakes are higher. And she's got a dedication in her book that says, if you love sexy cowboys and sassy ladies, this is the book for you. Thank you to all my readers. And it is a 10. I liked how they were both going for the same rodeo title. And they both were hard-headed and stubborn in their own ways. Both determined and set on goals. Yeah, the same goal, but for their own separate reasons why they wanted that goal. But in the end, it wasn't so much the goal kind of brought them together, but the baby also brought them together. And it's not Gemma's baby. It's his baby that he has with someone else. So that kind of draws you in to see if they're going to be able to get past that and see if they can forge a relationship. Again, it's such a great page-turning book, such a great read. Pick it up. You won't regret it. And what am I reading now? Great question. It is a book that I found at the Walmart a couple weeks ago, and I'll tell you what drew me to it. And I have just got through the prologue, and I've started the first chapter. It is Debbie Macomber, Someday Soon. What drew me to it was the log cabin. It reminded me of Yellowstone, the cabin that Rip lives in and sometimes Beth visits. Someday Soon is a country music song. Check it out. Debbie Macomber is one of my favorite authors. So 3 strikes. It's got to be a great book. And I'll read you the back of it really quick. And then we'll call it a night. And I'll wish you well. And we'll hope and pray that tomorrow my day off goes just as splendid, if not better. Fall in love with the first book in Debbie Macomber's Deliverance Company series featuring a romance between a mercenary and a widow, inexplicably drawn together. Cain McClellan had chosen his lifestyle. He thrived on challenge and the rush that came with putting his life in incredible danger. No woman, he told himself, could make him feel the way he did after a successful mission, or no matter how beautiful she was. So why was he standing on a cold pier like a lovelorn teenager, hoping for a glimpse of Lynette Collins? But then he saw her, and the sight of her took his breath away. The wind whipped her lustrous dark hair about her face, and she lifted a finger to wrap a thick strand behind her ear. The smart thing to do was turn around and walk away as fast as his feet would carry him. He'd gotten what he wanted. One last look at her. His curiosity should be satisfied. But even as his mind formulated the thought, Cain knew that just seeing Lynette again could never be enough. So you can see why it drew me in. And it has been an interesting book, just 7 pages in so far. So I can't wait to give you the details on it, what comes of it, what rating it gets. But to find all that out, you have to stay tuned. But you ain't going to get that book review anytime soon because I'm not reading it tomorrow. So, I think that ought to be entertaining enough. God bless one and all. Love y'all. Have a terrific rest of your week. May it improve for one and all, and especially for us. God bless. Love y'all. Stay safe. Stay well.